See, the way a hard stop is done, the idea is to contain the vehicle in which the suspect is driving, and they do that usually with 3 vehicles, one in front, one to the side, and one behind. And on this side there's nowhere to go. That's a pavement and a housing, so that's a block, a containment. They then jump out of the cars shouting, "Get out of the car, get out, don't stop, armed police, armed police." And my question to a police officer who appears in the hard stop towards the end, Mick Leese, was, why are the police behaving in such an aggressive manner? And does that not possibly lend itself or lead to lethal force being used when it might not need to be used? If perhaps the approach to this hard stop was done in a calmer way, a more measured way, with less aggression and less shouting. And what Mick Leese explained to me was that the reason why the police behave so aggressively when they're doing the hard stop is the suspect is supposed to be awed, shocked and awed and cowed and intimidated into just doing nothing, freeze. And so from the police's point of view, they shouldn't have to fire their weapons. It should be a dominance just by their presence, by the shouting, by the fact they've got guns, etc., etc. Unfortunately, it didn't have the desired effect on Kris Kaba, because he didn't stop the vehicle. And it appears, to some extent, he was trying to move back and forward, perhaps break out of the containment. Now that, in my opinion, can get you shot by the police in this country, especially if you're a young black man. Mark Duggan, when he was stopped, because he wasn't driving, he was in a minicab. He got out of the vehicle quite quickly, and from what I gather, pretty much started putting his arms up like that. What do you want? But the speed in which he's got out of the vehicle and him doing that was enough to get him shot twice in the chest area. And there's all these questions that lay people, probably myself, I've asked in the past, which is to, the police, why did you have to shoot him twice in the chest? If anything, couldn't you have shot his arm or shot his leg? But the police aren't trained to shoot people's arms or legs. They're not trained to rugby tackle people to the ground. They're trained, if they have to stop someone, they can double tap, what they call double taps to the chest area, this area, which causes the heart, or they're doing a single shot to the head. That's their training. So, it's a very serious situation when you get a hard stop put on you. And statistically speaking, if you're a young black person, your chances of being shot are higher than if you're a white person driving. And therefore, my advice to anyone in that situation would be to do everything you can to just freeze, comply, move very slowly, and show that you are compliant and submissive.